Welcome to Gracie's Wig Journey, my YouTube channel. Today we're going to get into everything you need to know about the tools for holding your hair back, putting your wig on, various headbands, ones that I use for travel, ones that I don't use when I'm on the airplane, because for the long hauls it could cause you a headache. So I will share with you my personal experience on what I choose when it comes to the tools from facilitating you being able to join this world of fashion wig fun. Come with me and let's begin. Now for the tools. What I have here is a band, a Velcro band, very similar to this. This Velcro is a little different in that it has lace up in the front so that if you wanted more of a clear see-through lace, you can do that. Whereas you see this one is a traditional one that just has the Velcro going all the way around. It has an easy clip. You see, you just push that together and that will hold it on. These are really what everyone tends to wear. Now, if you do not have hair at all, if you've lost all your hair, they have these caps that are like this. This is very, very soft, so that the wigs will not be itchy. These are beautiful, very, very soft, and you can put this on if you don't have any hair. Then also these particular clips, but the bands also come like in a synthetic. These are synthetic, which I really love. In fact, I wore these all the time at first. For travel, I don't. The long hauls, I don't. Because they tend to, my own hair is so thin, slowly the wig kind of slips. But also, the pressure is a lot tighter. So sometimes I get headaches when I travel. Just be aware that on these synthetic bands, they have these little plastic ridges that protrude. Make sure that is on the upside and the flatter ridge is the one that's down. You can just imagine that's actually going to be holding your wig in place. These work really great if I'm just going to the gym, running around errands. I just put this on and I kind of like it because it pulls my wrinkles up. It pulls my wrinkles up. So anyway, but you have synthetic or you have the cloth type of a headband. Also, a lot of times what I will do is I'll use clips, particularly when I use these softer headbands, particularly when I travel, and I'll just put 2 clips on my back, crisscross, just to kind of hold this down. And again, this is because my own hair is very silky, it's very fine, and therefore I just want to prevent any kind of just slowly moving back, which is what can happen. Now, when it comes to the wig itself, let me share with you of what you would be doing. Now, this particular wig, I'll show you how it's constructed. This is from a very top manufacturer. This is what you call a lace front. That's just material like a lace, of which the fibers are hand tied onto the lace, which makes it look all the more natural. Then you have, this is called a monofilament, which allows you to part your hair any in this location. This compares to the 1970s wigs where you had one part fits all. You had no flexibility in parting your hair or styling it in different places. So this is very, very good. And then on the sides are important. They have these like Velcro tabs. There's like a little metal clip there. So when you're putting it on, you want to center it right above your earlobe and press it down. And in the back, they have a Velcro on the back. Plus they have this little Velcro clips where you can tighten it down below if you feel the wig's just a little bit tight for you. Now this too, the way it's constructed, is a closed wefting. You see there's no openings. That's going to be stretching. Now this will be a little warmer in the summertime, whereas the open wefting tends to allow more air to flow. So this could be a little warmer to wear, say in the summertime. I prefer the closed caps like this only because it feels a lot more secure on my scalp, on my head. But let me put this on. You always go down below. Remember to go down below underneath your little bop. And then you'll take your you would style it. Now, you want to go up. Remember the two side panels? Pull that. You put it right down by your temples. You can feel it right there, the pressure. Come up to the mirror. You see here? This is the lace front. Now this, because I wear this wig an awful lot, what happens is after multiple wears, this lace front is going to lift up. But there's an easy solution. It stays. It's body adhesive. You basically, it comes like this. I warm it up underwater at first to make the little ball to be able to move, shake it, and then would lift this up, do like this, put a little bit of this body glue on your head. Don't do your fingers. Always take the back of a comb, and then you can press down. And this will cause this lifting from the lace front, because in time, a brand new wig will be nice and tight, but after multiple wears, it sometimes will get a little bit of your own foundation, and therefore it doesn't quite nestle nice, a tight fit around your forehead. And you do want a tight fit there. So this basically is how I would put on this wig. And you see, I'm ready to go. Now, the way I style, only because I'm a baby boomer, I think baby boomers, I think it's better if we have it up away from our face. Couple of things. I wear scrunchies all the time, where I basically would style it around like this, right? Or just in a ponytail in the back, or the famous clips. You know, those are great. We just clip them up and away we go. And then also, I really love the more bohemian look, depending upon what I'm doing. And I'll wear these a lot of times too. I'll just put this down. I'm doing this all really fun, very quickly, not really styling really that well, but you kind of get the point. These are seamless. This is what I always wear for travel, because it's, to me, psychologically, I feel like it's really holding my wig down. The only issue with traveling, and I'll address that in another issue, because I used to be a flight attendant, is when you go through security and customs, what's going to happen? Because those clips do have metal. Are they going to cause the machine to make those noises? What are you going to do? I'll share those answers in another video. Have a great day. Start practicing putting on your wig, and I hope that you'll subscribe also to become a member, as we will be meeting monthly to share our adventures and styles and how we actually grow back our hair quickly. Have a great day.